What's going down, people? What's going down? Hell of a space call tonight. I said space balls. I should watch that movie right now. Put that on. That was kind of crazy. Space call went well. We got clipped for those of y'all that got knocked off. I did kick second one back on. We're kind of coming to the realization it's not a Twitter issue. It's a nefarious cocksucker issue on Twitter, like plural. Another group of people that don't exactly like the information that's being put out, and that's cool. They're entitled to their opinions. Someone's got to be wrong, and everybody needs Jesus. So, like, I put out some messages tonight to some of those individuals before they got blocked, because it's what I do. I block people. I put out the message that you can believe what you want to believe, and I'll believe what I want to believe. And when this is all said and done, you can email me if you have the testicular fortitude to put an email together after that, because I know I'm going to make my money. Do you? The issue we had on the call tonight was we started talking about the ape share, AMC conversion, so on and so forth. We got questions, and there's a bunch of idiots out there in Twatterland that are more interested in clout than they are interested in real information. The fact that the ape share would be going at 50% of the previous day's share price, so from the 19th, so on, 50%, that would cut the AMC price. So say it was we were sitting at $50, we'll make it even, $50 a share at close prior business day. The next day when Ape opens, it would be $25 a share for AMC, $25 a share for Ape. Immediately, you're gonna have 50% of the shorts covered. I don't know how y'all are missing that, because guess what? The other side, they hold shares, and they're gonna get Ape shares too. And it was already put out this week, whether you guys choose to believe it or not, in your small, confined little world with no technical advice or support, because you got people that work at 7-Eleven and kick tires on semi-trucks and everything else for a living in your group, and nobody that's actually been in this world for a long time or made anything past a red cent, or takes videos and photographs with no sound. You can guess who that is. And for that person, I'm really, really disappointed the fact that you really stepped on any kind of professionalism or integrity that you chose to stand by what you sent to Bill. This person sent tons of profanity and really disgusting things to an old man that should have never been sent, especially by somebody of that person's age. But I'm not surprised, being that they make their money off of photographs and videos of nefarious, dirty, disgusting shit, and that's part of what's wrong with society today. But neither here nor there, we'll move past it. The ape share is going to go for that 50% cut. It's what it is. So we're asking questions. What rules and regulations are being set in place to keep ape, once it's introduced, from turning into the fucking wreckage that we have in AMC, from being heavily shorted, because they're already talking about an options chain. This concerns us as shareholders. Not only are you going to divide the stock price, so if we're in the squeeze, we're climbing, we're in the squeeze and ripping daily, it's going to cut us in half by 50%. Yes, we will have those shares with that money, but for how long? How long will it be before somebody shorts that ape share? And for the geniuses out there that think there's only going to be 514 million of those ape shares, and that they'll have to start buying those ape shares from us to cover all the extra people, it doesn't fucking work like that. They have 4.5 billion ape shares. Just because somebody magically said, "Oh, Adam said he wouldn't release those." Get the fuck out of here. He also said he wasn't going to release any shares back in the day too. And then look what happened with Wanda. I don't trust that dude, neither should you. Why? Because history. What has he done historically? He's done nothing to help us as shareholders. We do not need this right now as shareholders. We have a majority vote now. With 8, we will not. Why? Because there is a group that will receive those 8 in a private sale before it goes live. 1 billion shares. It's already been set aside. Didn't know that, did you? Well, it's because you don't have anybody connected on the street on the other side, and you didn't have the options or the avenues to get that information. That's not because you're a bad person or nothing like that, but you're not connected. You're up here for clout. You have clout on Twitter, clout on whatever fucking social media platform you're on. I'm about fucking this close to deleting this fucking channel, Twitter and every other social media platform that I have. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. I have made more money in the last 2 years than you guys can ever dream of. I've paid more in taxes the last 2 years than you guys have made. And the people that you know who I'm talking about. Everyone else out there, I'm here because I want to be here, not because I have to be here. I don't need the pennies from YouTube. I don't need this. I don't need any of this drama. I don't need someone that fucking takes pictures and videos to make money showing up and trying to tell me that they know more than me and all the other technical advisors we have on this. You're seeing the faces of the group that we have. You're seeing Bill, you're seeing myself, you're seeing Lou, you're seeing Rod. These are the faces. There's probably 30 other people behind us that work behind the scenes still on the retail side and investments where we're getting good information from, not to include the sources of information we have flowing from the other side. But you still want to challenge it. You guys want a source. Well, I already talked about that. You're never going to get it because once I divulge it, it's not a source anymore. Now the source stops because that person either gets fired or otherwise they stop giving up information. So I'm not going to get vulgar with you guys because I really want to. Because some of the shit that I read tonight and some of the attitudes and some of the stuff that people were saying, be very, very careful, especially when you start accusing people of shit that you've seen and read that is not true, because you could end up in a defamation lawsuit very, 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 very fucking quickly. And there's a few that are on deck. And you haven't been served yet because it's pointless to sue broke people. So we're hoping you get paid so that you can be broke again and break your little hopes and dreams into a million pieces. But like I said before, you guys want to believe what you want to believe, you want to follow who you want to follow, that's fine. But do me a favor. Stay the fuck off my page. Stay the fuck off Lou's page. You don't need to come over and tell us why you believe what you believe. You can tell whoever follows you on your page that, because you are insignificant and mean nothing to no one. Your parents see that you call their phone and they say, I don't want to talk to that asshole, and they fucking put that shit down. You're nobody. So stop trying to be someone. I mean, look, the proof's in the pudding. Do people follow you? Do you have the source of information they need to make money in this? You do not. So close your mouth. Just like our parents used to tell us, you can't learn nothing when your mouth's open. And I had to close my mouth for a long time to learn what I know now and what I'm trying to pass along. You guys don't want to make money? That's cool. Believe what you're going to believe. Or do me a favor. Do me a favor. If you're still watching this and you didn't already rage quit and freaking throw your phone across the room and break it, do me a favor. Believe what you believe. Do exactly what you say you're going to do and what you think's right. And in 2 months' time, do me a favor. When you get done dirty the way you're going to get done dirty, email me. I don't think you got the balls. Email me. I won't be a dick. I'll probably send you back a smiley face, giant hugs, best of luck to you. But the information we're putting out is current, up to date. Shit changes. It's like, oh, you were wrong about this. Oh, you were wrong about that. Because we can't dictate what the other side does to fight this. It's like being in a ring with someone, judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, or anything like that. People are going to counter your moves. When you move, they're going to move. So, yes, the price action should have ran up this week. This week was very fucking expensive for the other side. Why? Because they don't have any money. They don't have any shares. So they spent money they didn't have, and they used shares they don't own to force this fucking action down and keep it down to keep it down. Well, they missed the mark because they were pushing for 23 and below, down near 21 from what I was hearing. Yes, we should have been up in the 40s and 50s. We're not. Big fucking surprise. But guess what? The fucking straw that broke the camel's back was today. Today, at close. They needed it under $23. They didn't get it. It was 24 and some change. Come Monday morning, it's on. I guarantee you this motherfuckers are working all weekend. And if any of you fuckers out there in New York are out circling the block, walking around near some of those funds, you see the town cars pulling out and people, looking like they're, I got to be very careful how I say that. Because people got upset last time I referenced the end of days for certain market makers. And how shit generally goes down. If you see some shit in New York and you're like, oh wow, look, there, there's town cars keep pulling up in and out of J.P. Morgan or some of the other funds. Oh, I kicked it. I kicked that shit. I'm a dumbass. That's my bad. Dude, snap some video. Throw it up. These motherfuckers working all weekend. I guarantee it. Vacation time is over. They are not comfortable. And tonight, the simple questions were asked. Why are we paying for our dividend out of our common stock? That's not a dividend. A dividend is when a company says, hey man, you guys are good shareholders. We're going to reward you. We're not going to fucking knock down the value of your common stock so that we can fucking pay you. They're creating two stocks for the same company in the same market. That will not fucking fly. Will not fly. It's not going to be around long. It's there for a fucking purpose, and they ain't going to make it to an earnings report. They're just not, because you can't report earnings on two different stocks for the same company. It's not hard to understand, and some people are having a real hard time understanding it and thinking, "Oh, we're just going to get increased share accounts, and they're not going to be attacked." Get the fuck out of here! Come on, how much shit have we seen attacked? How many shady fucking deals have we seen? How many FTDs have we seen go down? I'll wait. You guys have seen it over and over and over again. We're not here to fight corruption. Do you guys work for an investigating agency to fight corruption? No, you don't. We're here to make money. We're here to make money. We've got them in a position that they don't want to be in. Their backs are against the wall. They have no shares. They have no money. They can't borrow money. The shares that they did borrow, they burned through. They burned through all week. Just let it run. We want more time to let it run. A week, may hit some decent numbers. I'm down. 2 weeks, I'd feel a hell of a lot more comfortable with hitting the higher numbers that everybody wants. That's just me personally. So asking for a delay in that, that's fine. Because I'll ask you this question right now, and you can honestly look at yourself in the mirror and say, if we started to run on Monday and squeezed, and everybody closed positions by Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon, would you give a fuck about ape share come Friday? Absolutely not. And if you said that you would, you're a fucking liar and a fat mouth, and fucking just close your position, bro. You don't belong here. As for the idiot they wanted to put out earlier, and there was a few idiots, and then one head idiot accusing the four of us, Bill, Rod, and Lou and I, of holding short positions in AMC. Are you fucking stupid or retarded? Yeah, this is not a position that I would have ever shorted. However, some money might have been made shorting the mine stock. Just saying. But shorting this position, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can tell you right now, knowing from all four of my brothers, that none of us are short in this position. In fact, all of us are in the green. Most of us never came out of the green. Why? Because we bought in way back in the very beginning, like pulled the buy button era or before, and we've held our shares that long. So our average is like way down here. Just because you bought in when it was $60 or $80, that sucks. Not me. I'm in single digits. I'm in single digits for an average. And almost all the horsemen are the exact same. We've been in the green for a hot minute. We ain't even come close to being in the red. I mean, maybe when it dropped to 9, we'd have been like, this could go red for us, but no, we saw a play, we jumped in. That's what we do. We've been riding it out. So even just to throw that out there, I want to get paid. And if I was a short, there's no aspect of this, if I was a short, where I'm going to get paid. You see how stupid you look when you say that? Like, even when it was down at like $9, if I was a short, couldn't I have covered and been gone? And yeah, I'd have loved to see it gone lower, you know, $5, $6, $7. I would have loved to seen it gone that low because I would have tripled my position. I did double it when it was at nine and some change, but neither here nor there. Just to make that assertion, I mean, be very careful because kind of show your lack of knowledge for how the street works. Now, there's some other fucking plays out there that I'm gonna short the shit out of. These meme stock ones, nope, not a fucking prayer. Why? Because there's too much nefarious shit. There's too many fucking idiots on this side, and there's too many fucking dirty, nefarious fucks on the other side. So we're getting to the point now where we're supposed to be buying and holding. But there's people that are on our side that I'm like, okay, there's mental illness here, and these people don't act like every other person would. They don't process information the same. They're here not for real information, but to be right. They're chasing clout on social media. They want to be someone special or something. They want viewers, subscribers, whatever the fuck. Not me. I can guarantee you, when I close my position, this fucking YouTube channel, Gone, gone. Gone. Twitter as well. We may do a podcast down the road, but I can tell you right now, there won't be none of this bullshit. I need no fucking clout, none of that. Don't care. Forget my name. Keep my name up out your mouth.